Welcome to the Enlightened Voice. Stay high, my friend.
Welcome to an update of the Enlightened Voice. But this is not like an update where it's like good news, or I have like an update of like, oh, something's coming to the channel. This is an update on the video that I literally just released earlier today. So, what I want to say is let me apologize, and I want to give a big shout out to my brother, Q, who gave me who said something, who probably doesn't even know how much it resonated in me, but he said, make your mistakes just as big as you make your successes, or when you're writing everything. And so I was wrong about the laughing gas. So we're about to break down a blunt and smoke it, and I'm gonna give you some of the correct information. It's not even gonna be a long video. You're not even gonna see me smoke the blunt too much. I'm just rolling the blunt because I'm about to smoke. So I figured, why not kill two birds with one stone? And I'm going to put the laughing gas video down in the description below in this video, so you guys can go ahead and click on over to there. I'll try to add something to the description of the laughing gas video to tell people to come watch this one first and then go enjoy the laughing gas video. But regardless of what capacity that you see it in, I'd rather you guys get the information correct. Well, I'd rather you guys know the correct information instead of me just kind of like either taking down the video. Because granted, it's not like the effects, the smell, the taste, and all that is wrong, but the general, what I gave credit to, like who I gave credit to, what I gave, like why I feel certain things of the strain, those wouldn't be like correct just because the crosses were wrong. So let's get into it without further ado. I begged you before, I'm gonna beg you again. Please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Like and comment on this video. I'm gonna add a link to the merch store as I did in the Laughing Gas video. So if you guys want, I don't have any merch with me right now, but if you guys want to go, purchase some merch, I would greatly appreciate that at the Enlightened Emporium. But let's get into this strain while we roll us a laughing gas of Gage's and Cult's blunt. We're gonna roll a blunt, you feel me? Ain't no student glass today, baby. So the things that I got wrong, and I did not write any of these in my little enlightened book, and it's just really hard to get the correct information sometimes, I would say. So, laughing gas is, the original breeder could possibly still be TKO reserve, but as far as what I'm smoking, as far as the pack goes and what I'm comparing everything to, it is made by compound genetics. Now, of course, it can be produced, like it would still be grown by Gage or like Culta or whoever, is the local grower of the cookies in that state. But particularly the original breeder of the strain is compound genetics. That is the first thing I got wrong. So there is, apparently, I would say like there's four things that I've seen. I saw Jokes Up strain laughing gas. I seen Triology laughing gas. I seen TKO laughing gas, and then Compound Genetics laughing gas. And of course, without any I want to say like back research and stuff like that, I'm just definitely gonna say that Compound is the one that does make it being definitely tied to cookies. Like I said in the other video, TKO was tied to cookies as well, but we know Compound is. And like I said, also I seen on Instagram that they posted the bag. So generally, I'm gonna definitely say I messed up yesterday and I did not say the correct people. So Compound Genetics, which would add to a long list of compound genetic strains that I like, featuring apps. So that means, two of my top four is Compound Genetics. Boo, the keeper of the cookies. There's Laughing Gas is Compound Genetics. There's Apples and Bananas that is Compound Genetics. That's crazy. So two of them or both of them. No, I think Ocean Beach is Seed Junkies, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, look at that. Compound just be killing it, baby. They be killing it. Well, let's get into these crosses. The crosses for Laughing Gas, they are I was going to say is, but then I corrected myself because I try to have proper grammar. They are Cherry Pie OG and Gelatti. So if you aren't familiar with what the crosses in those are, Cherry Pie OG is Granddaddy Purple and Durban Poison F1, which just means the first generation. And Gelatti is biscotti and gelato. We know, shameless plug, gelato cake, so you can go on that video and find out what gelato is, or the crosses in gelato, or you can just look it up yourself and make it a little easier. But I appreciate the view if you do go view it. And then, so laughing gas, yes. Cherry Pie OG and Gelatti are the actual crosses. So the back of the hit, the back of the throat hit and the chest hit that I was feeling, that I was attributing to the sour diesel, is probably going to be more of that Gelatti. It is more of that Girl Scout cookies gassy kind of back of the throat hit situation. And granted, you do get that in sour diesel, but I was just expecting that the sweetness of it was coming from the Cherry Pie OG, and that gassy kind of hit was coming from the sour diesel. If the crosses are Gelatti and Cherry Pie OG, then I'm gonna definitely say it's an all-around gassy strain just coming from the Girl Scout cookie genetics. Durban Poison, which Girl Scout cookies is nothing but OG Kush and Durban Poison anyway. And then you cross that with some great granddaddy purple genetics, which is a staple in the fucking game for as long as it's been. And then you come on the Gelatti side, which is that, like, it's still that Sunset Sherbet lineage kind of deal. Like, it's just that gassy, that sweet, and it kind of shows less of my East Coast bias and more just my bias for Girl Scout cookie strains in general. Because the East Coast bias was like, oh yeah, this is showcasing some you know, East Coast genetics and the sour diesel and all that good stuff. So I was like, yeah, I was kind of rocking with that. But this is just all cookie. This is all Girl Scout cookie genetics generally. This is Girl Scout cookie genetics written all over it. So, that heady high that you definitely get, not a sour diesel attributed heady high, is just that Girl Scout cookies kind of wavy feel that you get. And like I said, I do want to apologize. It is, when it comes to cookie strains, the information is so hard to find because genetics are so they're guarded very well, just because that is your livelihood. If you have great genetics and no one can reproduce what you can make, then yeah, you kind of stand out. You start to like, hey, people want to buy your stuff because it's like, damn, especially if it's good. So, Cherry Pie OG and Gelatti are the actual crosses of the Laughing Gas. I do, like I said, I apologize again for putting out the misinformation out there. This is why I'm making this video. I'm gonna tag the original Laughing Gas video in under this, so I can make sure that you guys understand, or at least, like I said, regardless of what capacity that you see it in, you'll be able to see, like, yeah, this is Chris making up for his mistakes and making sure you get the actual information out there. So, as always, stay high, my friends.